Pope has been going through some crazy and crucial moments. Now Travis' departure has sparked a search for new recruits, and these guys are working. Let's talk about it. The search for new prospects has been conducted seriously and strategically, and the recent efforts of the coaching staff show that Kentucky is determined to continue being a reference in the formation of elite athletes. One of the most notable moves was the trip of Mark Pope, Cody Fuger, and Jason Hart to Georgia, where they met with Tay Kinney, a name that is already emerging as one of the great national basketball promises in the 2026 class. Originally from Newport, Kentucky, Kinney is a point guard who currently plays for Overtime Elite in Atlanta. His natural ability to command the game and his vision on the court have caught the attention of experts and recruiters, ranking him as the 17th best overall prospect in the class, according to On3. For Pope and his staff, connecting with a local player like Kinney could represent a unique opportunity to bring a genuine talent back to the state, further strengthening the bond between the program and its fans. But the search for point guards doesn't stop there. During the same visit to Georgia, the coaching staff also had the chance to observe Caleb Holt, another phenom at the position who is attracting interest from several high-level programs. Holt is considered one of the 7 best prospects in the class of 2026 and has all the characteristics to become a versatile and dominant player at the college level. His ability to create plays for both himself and his teammates, combined with an imposing physique, makes him a top target for Kentucky. The presence of Pope and his staff in Holt's life demonstrates a clear intention to ensure that the young point guard chooses the Wildcats as his next stop in the development of his career. Meanwhile, Alvin Brooks was in Texas, where he met with Austin Gooseby, a forward who is also a top 30 prospect in the 2026 class. Gooseby is a player who combines size, agility, and a natural instinct for scoring, making him a valuable asset to any offensive system. While no formal offer has been made to date, the frequent meetings between Brooks and Gooseby suggest that Kentucky is closely monitoring the young forward's progress. If the relationship continues to evolve positively, it is likely that an offer will be made soon, cementing Gooseby as another candidate to be a new Wildcat. The dedication of Mark Pope and his staff in recruiting reflects a clear philosophy to build the future of Kentucky basketball on the back of young, promising talent. Travis Perry's departure has left a hole in the roster, but it has also created room for new names to emerge and assume leadership roles. With prospects like Tay Kinney, Caleb Holt, and Austin Gooseby on the radar, it's clear that the program is committed to attracting players who will not only elevate the team's technical level, but will also make a difference in the broader sense. In addition, Pope and his staff's presence at player visits demonstrates something even more important: the coach's personal commitment to building genuine relationships with prospects and their families. In the competitive world of college recruiting, this human approach can make all the difference in convincing a young talent to choose Kentucky as their home. It's hard work that takes time, patience, and strategy, but it has the potential to pay off in the years to come. With an eye on the future and a clear vision for how to shape the roster, Kentucky basketball continues to be a force to be reckoned with on the national stage. If Tay Kinney, Caleb Holt, or Austin Gooseby decide to embark on this journey, the Wildcats' future could be very different for the better. Let's get going. Deone Walker is going to the Buffalo Bills. Did you see it? Walker enters the NFL with the kind of physical presence that makes scouts' eyes widen. His size is, to put it bluntly, a spectacle in itself, an attribute that cannot be taught, but rather refined. In 3 seasons as a Wildcat, he not only took up space, but dominated. He played 37 games, started 36, had 132 tackles, 10 sacks, and 13 runs to pressure opposing quarterbacks. Numbers that tell only part of the story. Named to the All-SEC second team by the Associated Press in 2023, Walker was the pillar of a defensive line that, even in a challenging season like 2024, never failed to command respect. If his production dipped slightly last year, it is unfair to judge him without considering the context. A Kentucky that faced adversity, but that still saw its Detroit Giants shine in crucial moments. Coming from Detroit as a four-star prospect, Walker had plenty of options: Alabama, Georgia, Michigan. He chose Kentucky. He chose the less obvious path, where hard work and loyalty to BBN would shape not only his game, but his character. And now, in Buffalo, he has a chance to prove that choice was just the beginning. Analysts like NFL.com's Lance Zierlein see potential in Walker that transcends statistics. A defensive lineman with rare traits, Zierlein wrote, noting that with technical adjustments and a redoubled focus on his power, Walker could become a consistent force in the league. His narrow hips and stance may require adjustments, but when lined up wide in man-to-man duels, he has a knack for turning blocks into mere obstacles. The 2023 season, when his tape was a catalog of destruction, is proof of what he can do when everything aligns. The reunion of first-round pick Hairston and former Wildcat Davis isn't just a happy coincidence. It's a testament to the caliber of Stoops' program, which has produced NFL-ready players year after year. Hairston, with his speed and instincts in the secondary, and Davis, with his versatility in the backfield, form a trio with Walker that embodies Kentucky's DNA: resilience, teamwork, and a hunger for victory. For the Bills, who are aiming to dominate the AFC, this injection of blue blood is a sign of ambition. And for fans in Lexington, it's a source of pride that transcends state borders. Of course, the transition to the NFL won't be a walk in the park. The 2024 season revealed areas for improvement. Conditioning, for example, was a point raised by analysts. But those familiar with Walker's career know that he's not one to shy away from work. In Lexington, he was known for his dedication, for turning his raw size into a precise weapon. In Buffalo, with the structure of a professional franchise and the motivation of playing alongside old friends, there is every reason to believe that he can get in the lab, as Zierlein says, and further refine his game. His ability to pressure the pocket, especially when he plays aggressively, is the kind of tool that can transform games and seasons. As Saturdays at Kroger Field prepare for a new era without the number 0 occupying the center of the line, BBN already has a new destination for its fall fans. Buffalo now carries a piece of Kentucky. Every snap Walker makes, every tackle, every sack will be a reminder of what was built in Lexington. Players who not only play, but inspire. Mark Stoops, with his clinical eye for talent and his ability to prepare young people for the next level, can look forward to the 2025 draft with a small smile. Deone Walker is a great guy who deserves to be successful. What did you think of the draft? Comment.